Alright, let's start today's problem. Let's see what we have. Okay, tags an easy one, but bro, even easy ones for me, I don't know why I'm struggling. Well, let's see if this one could be done. You are given an integer array nums. You replace each element with the sum of its digits. Return the minimum element in the nums after all replacements. Okay, so seems easy. Like, okay, what we do, I'm gonna voice it out, but I'm pretty sure there should be like what do you call it, like a better way to solve it. For now, what I'm thinking is, for example, let's say we have this example 1, we have 10, 12, 13, and 14. Well, they require us to find the sum. We have to sum each of the digits place, right? And then like 1 plus 0 is 1, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, and we need to return the minimum element in the nums. So we have to return this value, right? So first what I'm thinking is, while we keep a minimum counter, we make it to -1, because it should be, is it positive or negative? Does okay, we given it's positive, right? So, and it's greater than, we can maybe also make it 0. We'll make it 0. And then for each value, when we sum both of its digits, so how do we sum each digit? So we're given the length is 2. So we're given, you replace each, could it be 3 digits? Yeah, it could be 3 digits. So we are not given the length. So for example, the way to get each prefix, so let's say if we had 1, so we have 10, right? Or if we have 101, how do we get the sum of all of these elements? So what do we do is, for each number, while the number is greater than 0, what we do, we mod the number by 10, right? Gives 0, and the remainder is modulus gives us 1. Okay, what am bro, we divide the number by 10, right? We don't, no, not mod, we divide it. So divide the number by 10, so we initialize number back to whatever the division is. So 10 divided by 10 is 1, and the mod value is the new number. So for example, here 101, we divide it by 10, it's, so is 11, right? And then we make this the new number and we divide it again, so our sum should be 1 plus 0 plus 1. That's the mathematical way. But what if I take each character, what if I use strings? So what if I convert it into strings? But that's like converting into strings. Then each character I convert it into int, add back. That's so much overhead. So let's just stick with a mathematical way. So what do we do? First, integer n equals to nums dot length. We get the length of all the elements in the array. Okay. Then let's keep a sum counter. Oh, integer minimum, initialize it to 0, right? Or -1. Let's just do -1 for keepsake. Alright, so what do we have to do is, for integer I equals to 0, I must be less than n, and I plus plus, right? Let me define a function that does what? That returns us the int private and sum of digits. What does it take? It takes an integer num, it takes a number, right? And then what do I want for each? So what do we do? Integer make count equals to 0, right? Initialize it to 0. So we do while while our number is greater than 0, what do? We do okay, 1 second, let's, for example here, 1 second. So let's take an example of number 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is the number. I want to sum all these values. So while our number is greater than 0, we divide the number by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. So our remainder is 4, right? So I want our count to be 4. So count equals to num 10 divided by num divided by 10, and then num okay, 1 second, bro. What is mod and what is the divisor? Mod, so if I do 2 8 2 4s are 8, so 2 divided by 8 is, sorry, 8 divided by 2 is 4. So that's our divide. So we do modulus count is equal to num modulus 8, num modulus 10, and num divide equal to 10. So what keeps so let's take this example here. So 1 2 3 4, first our count comes to 4, num is num comes to 123, count plus equals to here, right? So our so initially count value gets 4, right, for the first loop. Num is these, and then count we will add 4 plus the new num is 123 plus 3, then plus 2, and then 1 is left. So 1 divided by 10 equals to 0, right? So and then what do? We return count. Okay, so what do we do for each value? So what do we do? For integer I equals 0, I must be less than and I plus plus. So what do we want? We want to do min is equals to math dot turn the minimum, oh sorry, so minimum element, let me keep it to math integer dot max value, integer dot max value, right? So minimum is equal to math dot min of, oh sorry, math dot min of what? Min of the min value, comma, we do sum of digits, bracket what? Nums bracket I, right? And then we return the min, right? Let's oh sorry, our length is this, integer dot max value. Let's, is this wrong? Integer dot max value, integer dot max value. 1 second, I forgot how is the constant. It's a constant, right? Yes, it shouldn't have a method. Okay, the cases are fine. Let's try to submit it, but I don't know if this is the optimal way. Okay, we are at the top, so it is the optimal way. Okay, I'm kind of proud I didn't use any help at all. But then again, it was an easy one. Anyway, let's continue. I'll see you guys tomorrow.